copyrighted by YouTube. Who knows? YouTube has no intelligence whatsoever. As I try to set this up. Yes, the music is very loud. Sorry, that's just an Oblivion thing. Pretty fire graphics, actually. There we go. Pretty fire graphics, actually. Okay, welcome to Oblivion with Sephiroth PX, aka Joshua Winters. This is not my first step back into this. I wanted to play it before I got into play with you. It is a beautiful remaster, and along with some extra things added to it, like updated combat to make it feel more, modernish on the combat, the reactory, and better designs to some stuff. It updates the character looks, which is a big thing, because honestly, Oblivion character looks were ugly as sin. However, it does allow some characters to still be ugly as sin, including your own if you mess with it. We're going to start a new thing. I already started a Khajiit Assassin and a Warrior Nord, so we're now going to be playing a Mage, and I think it will be Dunmer, because I'm always a Dunmer, a Mage in Oblivion. Dunmer or High Elf, I don't know. We'll decide when we get there. So, if you ever follow my Elder Scrolls stuff, this is inside Cyrodil, the center of the Empire. Inside ESO, it's almost untouchable land because it's all player-to-player combat there, and it's a big war zone due to both the Gate Crisis Anchor Crisis and the Four Banners War. The four sides of Tamriel fighting with each other. That said, in this era, several centuries later, I believe, if not a millennia later, this is just after Morrowind. Like the Emperor that's in Morrowind is the same Emperor that's in this one, I believe. So this is like a decade or a few decades after Morrowind. I don't know the actual time frame. And the Emperor itself between Morrowind and this game, while never, truly 100% peace, of course, because this is Tamriel, and Tamriel can't know peace, was pretty much the most peaceful it's had. Okay, let's go ahead and get in. Make sure my chat is up and running.
87 years ago.
The chat is not up and running.
For 65 years,
this is Patrick Stewart, by the way.
Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler.
Look how pretty that is, especially compared to the original.
I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours of my life.
God, I love that music. They've also changed the roof colors. The roof colors used to all be green, if I remember correctly. Now there's blues and reds. So this is the White Gold City, and the White Gold City was originally, I believe, crafted by the Aldmeri. Is the Altmer or the Aldmer? I think it's the Aldmer. And then the Empire made it their capital. The tower in the middle is the White Gold Tower. Why does it feel cold in here? I swear I've had like terrible blood flow the last few days or something. It's really cold in my house. It is never really cold in my house. What are you kitty cats doing? I hear you all messing with things. So this is the better looking versions of character builds. This is an Imperial. And I'll go through the characters, classes, or not classes, I'll go through all the shows here and tell you who are. These are Imperials. They are basically middle humans. If you think of Imperials in real life, think of white Americans. That's basically it. Though you could argue white Americans or Spanish. These are the leading evolution of humans that lead the empire. That's why they're called the Imperials. Their biggest numbers are based around cyrodil. Though, of course, they sprout out everywhere. Humans pretty much congregate with each other. I hear speaking. What did I hear speaking? That was weird. Oh, hold on a moment. So yeah. This is what the Imperials look like. They looked a lot different than they used to back then. Base Imperial. What are the human races first? Where's another human? This is the Red Guard. Out of most of the human races descend from a Nordic-like ancestry that came from islands from the north-ish. Just like most of the, or all of the Elven classes here come from the Aldmeri. I don't remember what the humans were called, honestly, off the top of my head. They are talked about a little bit in ESO and Skyrim. But the Red Guard were different. They actually came in around later, after the humans started getting their base set up and everything. And I'm not sure if it was while the Aldmer were still around and using humans as slaves. But when the Red Guard invaded, there were already men here, and the Red Guard come from a different area. They were, I believe, forced into Tamriel when their homeland got destroyed. They're known for being warriors and sword singers, and are proficient with like double blades in most games. But I don't know if double blades can happen in Oblivion without mods. It's been a while, not counting the few hours I spent on it just recently. This is a Nordic race. This is what my warrior is. The one I crafted kind of looks like a mixture between Chris Hemsworth and a few other stars. These are the closest to the original men, not counting, Red Guards being close to themselves. The original men were kind of a Nordic class, and they came from a northern island. The ones that stayed up in Skyrim became the Nords and pretty much didn't change. Where's the British? Am I missing something here? Oh, here they are. What is with that picture? That picture makes them look weird. This is the Britain, and as I said, who are we? You. You're the British, and I'm your king. Sorry. Old movie. The Britons are basically the British. They're from the High Rock area on the northeast side of Tamriel. They're known for having big castles and running things like England, medieval England. Big castles, lots of knights, shit like that. And now we'll do the other races. Let's do some elves. This is the Dunmer, or Dark Elves. This is likely what I'm going to be for this playthrough. Either that or a High Elf. I haven't decided yet. I can't honestly remember if you're allowed to double wield magic in this game, or if you have to wield something else and then magic. I have no memory. But Dunmer are a elvish race. While they are also a evolution of the Aldmeri, it's believed they are a cursed elf. The Aldmeri versions that were evolved from them came over to the Morrowind area, did something bad. I don't remember if it was the slave trade or betrayal. That may have been something to do with the Dwarvens. But they did something bad, and then they got turned into this. Again, I don't remember, but I think they either were turned by Boethia or Azura, or maybe they were saved by Azura. I don't remember. It's been a while. They're good for bow and destruction magic, according to this, which is pretty much true. These are the High Elves. If your only involvement in Elder Scrolls is Skyrim, you know them as the racist pieces of crap that are in Skyrim, that outlaw the worship of Talos and pretty much hate anything that's not a High Elf. High Elves are the closest to the Aldmeri. They're the least evolved from the Aldmeri. They believe themselves above all other races, including all other Elven races. Not that the Dark Elves aren't, little races themselves, since they run slave trades. Yeah, they believe they're the highest class. And in ESO, that starts a race war between them, so their government, and Break Off. And in Elder Scrolls Skyrim, aka 5, it pretty much is a centralized reason between these split wars between the Empire and the rebels. And the last Elven race, this is the Wood Elf. They're known for being short and spry and liking to hunt. In the ESO era, they clinged really hard to the religious values of not eating or destroying plants. I believe that as time goes on, that practice wanes a little. I'm not sure how important it is to them. By Oblivion or Skyrim, 100 years. Skyrim happens 100 years past this, I believe. And so the beast race are next, but we have the orcs. The orcs are a little weird because if you can't tell by their ears, they used to be elves. So we're going to count them as the elven. The orcs, I don't remember if they were just Aldmeri or a different elf race. But they were cursed, and they worshipped a god or a Daedra. I can't remember what his name. Malakath. I didn't think his name was originally Malakath. When he got turned into, I think he was oh god, I can't remember what the gods are called in Skyrim, in Oblivion, or in ESO now. But when he was a god, he was called something else, and he was turned into a Daedra, which are like the demons. You'll get to know Daedra in this game a lot. When their god was turned, their entire race that worshipped him, the entire Elven race that worshipped that god, got turned into orcs. They're supposed to be ugly. It's a punishment. And now you have my favorite, the beast race. And of course, I like the beast race. I'm a furry. This is one of the beast race, and they look so good in this remake. Look at that. Even at randomized appearance, it just looks good. This is the Argonians. The beast race, unlike the elves and the men, are from Tamriel originally. There used to be a bunch of them, but these are the main ones. This is the Argonians. They come from mostly the marshy swamp areas known as Black Marsh on the southeast corner of Tamriel. They're known for being lizards, being assassins, being both venomous and immune to most toxins and diseases. If you want a disease-free playthrough, plays Argonian, it's very hard for them to catch diseases. And then my favorite race, the Khajiit. The Khajiit are just cat people, but they have varied looks, I should say. Ooh, excuse me, sorry about that. So the Khajiit are born under the moons, and somehow their genetics are tied to the moons. Depending on the type of Khajiit, the type of moon they're born under, with the two moons, depends on the type of Khajiit you are born as. It has nothing to do with your parents. It has nothing to do with genetics. It has to do with the moon cycles. It's all mystical, which leaves a big question on how that even works or why that is. It's never exactly explained. It is sewn up to something to do with Jude and Joan, some kind of ancient gods that turned into the moon, but we're not sure if that's myth or realistic god lore, since we know the gods and the data are real. That was why the cats of ESO, of Oblivion, and Skyrim all look a little different. It also attends to the Khajiit that look like giant four-legged tigers, and the Khajiit that look like tiny house cats, and even the Khajiit from Arena, which look more human, have almost no fur on them. I'm sorry about the coffin. Apparently, I have to get gunky every time I play. So today, we're gonna be... gonna somewhat randomize our parents until I get something I like. Oh God, not that hair. That's not. I should stick with that. I'm doing randomized appearance just so we don't have to spend all day with me tweaking things. So here's something I don't remember. Was this part of the original Oblivion? Because if it is, I always skip them. You can choose where you originate from. Vardenfell means you are a true child of Vardenfell. Among the volcanic wastelands, you were taught that resilience is the greatest of all. Or mainland, as a Dunmer, the mainland, you grew amongst kind of traders. You learned all the there is to know about negotiations, how to make people react the way you need them to. I'm probably going to use this one since I'm going to make him a, or make them a, what'd you say? Magician. And actually, I'm going to try something real quick. Okay, we're going to do female, because I don't have any female characters yet. That's fine. She has to be ancient, but she can be about that. I don't know why she's so red cheeked. Complexion. About mid-range there. We're going to ignore all these because I don't mind the shape face. I make her a little less heavy. Where is that at? What is it? This. There. Okay, for eyes. Like Dunmer with red eyes. Skin. You can actually tint the skin, which changes a little. Actually, that's not bad. A little blue. That is like Admiral Thrawn blue. I don't remember this being a part of Oblivion 2, so this may be something that they just added. I kind of like this right here. My stomach is upset. I ate something last night it does not like. That'll work. Okay, hair. That, you know, I not. Ooh. It's not too bad. I don't know. I'm not too angry with that one, and that one's good too. I think this one, because they're going to be a mage. I don't know. I really like that one. I think I'll keep that. And I might keep it ginger, but that's weird. It doesn't seem to be... Oh, the hair root's darker. Okay, that could lead some... Yeah, we'll go with that. Ginger without ginger eyebrows? Don't think so. There's something about that. Oh, there it is. That's what that was. Oh, that's better. Good enough. Let's not spend all day here. Oh, a Dunmer name. I have no idea off the top of my head. Just gonna name her this. She lives in Cyrodil. She's a regular Cyrodil in name. Skilled with both sword and bow, resistance to fire. So that's what that does. So if I choose with Vardenfell, what does that do? I wonder if I should do a cancel. Cancel. Or if I should do a friggin' arts. Okay, yeah, I'll have to do high elf for this. And no base. Let's do random. Oh god. Oh god. I'm sorry, the high elf are just not pretty most of the time. That'll be okay, I guess. Again, I don't want ancient. Good enough. I don't mind any of that. Let's just choose hairstyle. She looks so angry. I like that. That's not bad. Eyebrows will keep the same. She's not ginger no more. Oh. Greatly gives Arcane disease resistance. I did not know they were disease resistance. I forgot to check to see what these two said. So, Somerset Isle, you grew up against great towers. Alnora nearly touched the sky. You spent countless hours climbing and navigating the streets. You were born on the island Aria, and you were proud to live in the first island of Somerset's. Then you spent your countless hours swimming in the pristine water. Geez, did you grow up on a nice beach or grow up in a nice city? Does this do anything to her? Elemental weakness. No, they had an elemental weakness, honestly. So that does enhance speed and improved endurance. I don't know if improved endurance is... Yeah, we'll do that. Look how pretty this game is compared to its original. Okay, so we're in now. That only took us 20 minutes. Go talk to angry Dunmer over here.
The elegant Altmer maiden. Where's your dignity now, huh? Where's that famous high elf poise and bearing? You know, my time's almost up. Pretty soon I'll be free, and you'll still be stuck in this rat hole, waiting for your execution. That's right. I heard some of the guards talking. You're going to die in here, high elf.
Sorry, I'm paying attention to the 3D audio they added.
Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes, sir. My sons, they're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
No sign of pursuit, sir. Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
So they added new facial animations over the old facial animations. What we have here is sort of both a remake and a remaster. Remasters are when they just skin over an old game, and a remake is when they do new things for an old game. They have done both here. You'll see that there's more realistic interactions during fights and cutscene happenings, like later on when you know what happens to the Emperor here. He isn't going to be very coy about what's about to happen to him. He'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. And then when they did that, as well as like casting this nice skin over the Emperor and all the other characters, they also added a new lip sync and facial animation tech, and it improves most of it. Again, not all characters look as good as the Emperor. Some characters still keep their quirky, ugly sin look. Keeps Oblivion.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell. I am your Emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way. Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for. So do we all. But what path can be avoided?
I should be speaking. I go my own way.
Almighty gods.
Please, sire, we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Don't try anything.
Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
So just a heads up, about almost towards the end of this Emperor part, there's a chance it'll freeze. One thing we're going to talk about here is the issues it has and fixes they need to do. And wonder if they're going to do it because this is Bethesda, and they're famous for leaving their games unfixed. Like Skyrim had issues despite its releases, like 4 different versions. A lot of the big issues were never even addressed. Here we have some frame rate drops that shouldn't be happening.
Protect yourself.
Protect myself from what? Oh, I'm a mage. Hold on. Okay, I have clairvoyance, and here we go. Claire. Do I? I'm pretty sure you can double layer here.
Die, you scum! My sword for the dragon!
Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now.
Where's Captain
Don't worry,
Reynolds?
sire.
She has a sword.
We will get you out of here.
We'll take her sword for now. I think what we can do is we can have a staff and magic. Let's sell these anyway.
They won't be the first to
Wrong button.
the blade.
God, the character designs are so much better.
I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Welcome the dungeon, prisoner. Oop. If also where? That's a nice one-hit kill. Okay. So one of the big problems they have here is this right here. I'm not sure what it's supposed to do. Well, let me get to the systems. I'm not sure what this is supposed to do, but it says you can toggle screen space reflections on or off. If you do that, water is ugly. And it's supposed to improve something, but no. Another big issue they have is frame rate drops. You can't see it here, but a lot of the time the frame rates will just plummet, whether you're in quality or not quality mode. And that shouldn't be happening in a modern game. Usually light armor for mages, right? Take these for like... Yes, I'm aware. Let's turn it. I have never liked Oblivion's lockpick. The lockpick and was reworked for ESO and works so much better. For some reason, Oblivion, it's just really difficult. Did I pick up two? Did I pick up two of this? Oh, I picked up something else. Chameleon. Okay. Millions for sneaking. Flashbolt is 26. Excuse me. Remember correctly. Oh, you're not dead. You freaking drop? I use up all my magic. Maybe if I do this and then do this. No. Am I this thing in Skyrim? Is Skyrim the only one you can do it on? Yeah, apparently so. I'll have to look it up later. I don't remember if you can double wield magic in this game or not. Stick. And give me the rattles. Oh wait, it said that I am disease resistant to high health. the hell? Where did she go? The poop. I remember something being over here. I guess I'm wrong. I know there's something down here. Helmets, items, skulls. I'll sell you. I guess I'll sell you as long as I'm not over encumbered. Oop. I heard a rat. I heard something like break. Face full of fire. Where the rat? Athletics. Athletics because I'm walking. Also, animations are better. You got walk, run, sprint. Sprint is new. I don't believe there was a sprint in the original game. You just had to walk and walk faster, aka run. That's cool looking. So you see, the people who made this had a certain amount of love for this game. They did very well at it. It just needs to be tweaked and repaired to fix the frame rate drops and some of the graphical errors I've seen. You'll notice the graphical errors when we change realms, especially outside, where things are popping a little too much. Hello, dead person. Take your golden lockpick. Last time I was here, he only had a spoon. Take your potion of healing and sorcery. Actually, that's one I need to equip. That's alright. Okay, just in case. Sorcery. Healing. Healing. You never know when you got an emergency heal or emergency something. Well, I hit that again. There we go. A little clue that there might be something other than rodents down here. Hey, Mom Cat, what you doing? Always a whole cloth there. Yeah, wants me to sneak, I say. Who's sneaking? My mage. Ooh, look at that sexy distended belly of his. This is a goblin. They're technically a beast race, like the Khajiit and the Argonians. Did you know how to hang out with you? I'm sorry, Mama Cat. They have dwindled since the Aldmeri and humans come in. There's not much of them left. Since I am a mage, I will work with the mortar and pestle a little to create things. I can at the very least sell those things for money. Ooh, not this way. This way. Yes, I'm more how to make potions. So, back in the day, this guy, I swear, was further in. One of the best ways to get him was to get him to run his own thing. Maybe if he walked forward, he'd do it. I don't remember. Take that and that. I don't remember this in here. You once they're down here, but, you know, I don't walk into another spiky. I don't really need arrows. I guess I could sell them. I get a bunch of arrows and sell them. Hello, baby cat. What you doing? Chicharrones. What are you doing? That was there for fun, just to show you that the environment can kill your foes. This way. Question. Answer, yes it does. I was looking to see the fireball lit up the area. Everything looks a little different here. The area has been worked to look more natural, so it's less poppy color as the original game was. And we have ray trace lighting on now, which will differentiate the lighting than it used to be. All light sources are ray traced, so it looks a little different as far as lighting goes. So there's supposed to be two here. Is there not supposed to be two here? There he is. Almost out of this cave with these sexy ass creatures. Am I not hitting them? Freaking rocks. Some kind of warding spell, I'm not sure what she cast right there. Staff. Yeah, so first, I no memory what the staff does. Ooh, nice electricity. Okay then. Is there anything else in you, ma'am? No. Just as beautiful as the rest of y'all. I guess I could do this and just get some free destruction magic stuff in their staff points. I mean, maybe, but the rats are evil anyway. Ew, it wiggles. I don't remember it wiggling. It looks like it's a goblin skull on it, too. Gross. I heard a rat. I don't know, that was just background noise, an actual rat. Money, 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 yeah. Must be funny. In the Empire's world. Sorry. I'm terrible. Ah, here we go. Back into the story.
Protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards?
Here they come We need to get the Emperor out of here.
My sword for the dragon!
Damn it, it's that prisoner again. Kill her. She might be working with the assassins.
No, she is not one of them. She can help us. She must help us.
As you wish, sire.
They cannot understand.
There's the
why
other
I
issue.
trust you.
The
They've
roaming
not
camera.
seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
As an Aldmeri, they're very on the gods. They don't believe in the Nine, though, because they do not worship Talos.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of
His
the
hair's
heavens.
freaking out up
The
there.
skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
It's probably gonna be Mage. Apprentice. Okay, so Mage or Apprentice. Mage was born in a sign of Fortify Magicka, increases Magicka by 50 points. Increases Magicka by 100 points, but I have a weakness to magic. Go ahead and do a Fortify by 50 points. I already got a Fortify magic just from that. Other than that, we can do Steed. Speed. Forces undead to flee in horror for 30 seconds, can be multiple times per day at the cost of 40 magical points. Mara's gift restores 200 points of health one day. Fortify Magicka 150 points. Actually, not bad. Oh, you don't get to actually regain your Magicka. You can't reach your Magicka. No, thank you. I think we were doing the Mage.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the Mage shall light your way on the paths of glory.
Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Aren't you afraid to
No
die?
trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Where are we
I
going?
go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Okay, we're going to first person, so it just has less graphical errors.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close. We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
So if you played Skyrim, you know the blades, because they're the ones you kind of join and remake 100 years from now. And unfortunately force you to kill the good dragon. Ow, hold on. What the heck's going on with my eye?
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it. We're the Emperor's bodyguard.
I didn't even do that.
Farewell.
Farewell. Go ahead. Go ahead, y'all get grumpy.
There's no time to talk now, prisoner.
Then why did you talk to me? So unfortunately these guys... Ooh, you know what? That might be better than the clothes I'm wearing, at least. For now. It's mystical looking, even if it's the mythic gone cold. I'll change into something better once I find some magical adept clothing. We'll go to town once we're out of here and sell some stuff.
Take them down! Protect the Emperor!
Die, you scum!
Burn the dragon fires!
That is not what I wanted. I did not know I had healing out.
You thought we'd go down easy?
The Emperor needs help!
Whatever, the Emperor seems to be fighting all on his own. I'm afraid to hit y'all, you get splash damage. Then suddenly I'm the guy. Okay, y'all get him. Okay, so I think that's the charge around my staff on the right. It'll likely need to be charged with a soul gem or some stuff. I'm coming. I don't get the noise.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look. Looks clear. Come
I don't know if you can just repair.
We're almost through to the sewers. Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go!
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us.
Okay, so this is a chance if freeze right here. If it does, I'll be back.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Didn't do it last time. Oh, I did freeze. So 3 of the times I played this, it froze right here. Completely froze. You had to quit, come back in.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
So right here when he's killed, there's an animation, unlike the last game.
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take up with the cause of the Septons.
No. Talos, save us.
Also, the animation there's the weird crouch. Nice.
We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body. Strange.
Remember, gave it to me.
He saw something in you. Trust him. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
Now, just a quick interjection here. If you've watched me play ESO, yes, the Amulet of Kings is the same one from that one that the wannabe Emperor at the time and the worm, whatever his name is, Wormy Boy, tried to use and then broke the boundaries between Oblivion and Tamriel.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
I think there's another here.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're experienced enough to handle them. Am I right?
I couldn't guess what I was. Spell sword. No. I am a mage. Sorcerer mage. Heavy armor, illusion. Healer. Witch hunter? Or Nightblade? Alchemy, alteration, conjuration, destruction magic, illusion, mysticism, and restoration. Yepers. You can also custom your class, but that takes a lot of time, honestly, so no thank you.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins...
You didn't even say what I was, sir. Usually he'll say, I guess you're an experienced acrobat, or you're an experienced mage, or something like that. Like they didn't have a voice selection for that one.
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Waynon Priory immediately. Got it?
Sure, I definitely will not stop in the city to sell things and buy things.
Was well placed.
What about you? What will you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Kind of want to just sell it, but okay. Ignore the fact that I'm wearing the Mythic Dawn Cult's robes. I'll change those here in a minute when I get better clothing. So this is where the Emperor was heading, the sewer, but he did not make it. Mostly because apparently his guards had no idea where they were going. They thought, what was a dead end? What? Ooh. Okay. Don't like this thing's jaws doing that. There should be a goblin here, isn't there? Huh. I think I should use the electric as a backup when I run low on magicka. Come in or what? That sucks to be you. Garlic. Guess I could use that for my... You got a nugget. I love playing as mages. Mages make you feel so powerful early on in the game. And the better you get at it, the more powerful you become. Just hit people from afar, knock them down. And I am good with everything. We're just exiting the sewers. Now, the game has a pretty decent quick save feature. I don't remember if it was that good in the original. And they've kind of divided the save features. If you make multiple characters, to keep them under each character. I'm sorry, I didn't see that one at first. Is that an ordinary well? I want to go check this out. Yes, I know. Oh, right, they're free to slaughter fish in there. Let's just go get stuff. We're gonna sell items, collect staffs. Oh, that is horrifying. That character doesn't look half bad in the Cult Dawn robes. What? Where? Ooh. Why is an angry mud crab after me? What did I do to you? That was weird. Randomness of Elder Scrolls games. Attacked by a mud crab high up on the hills. Hey, Miss Mello, are you making noises? You can see some of the frame rate drop right there. It's not something on YouTube. You see it twitching low like that. It's like playing online and having issues. The biggest thing they had to fix is probably that. Frame rate issues shouldn't be happening on games these days that are offline. Especially a reskinned 20-year-old game. It's got the White Gold City and the White Gold Tower, but I honestly don't know where they get the gold from. The gold are supposed to be the elves.
A coin for an old beggar. Have pity, oh, me chill. Thank you, kind lady. He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down. He's a fairy tale, of course.
Oh, I might have to speechcraft her to get more out of her for that.
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money if you've got the stones for it. We'll see.
Oh. Oh, I have?
He's a fairy tale, of course. Blessings of anew upon ye.
That's weird. So she won't tell me even though I am a highest level for her.
Astinia Aetius. I want no part of the Cintav Aetius squabbles. I mind my own business. He's that wanted criminal.
The gas.
Isn't he a master thief? I hear he's dangerous too. I've heard that the beggars spy for him. He's that Imperial Watch captain that's always chasing after the Grey Fox and the Thieves Guild. Chasing after shadows, if you ask me. The Thieves Guild probably doesn't exist, and it's a sure bet the Grey Fox doesn't either. I'm fed up with the senseless feuding, blood spilled for no good reason. Glad the Watch put a stop to it.
A family feud. I don't remember that in Oblivion. I know there was one in Skyrim.
I understand money is tight, but buying discount spells seems like a bad idea.
I just said that the other day.
Good day.
That should be somewhere around here. So this is my first time playing where it's not like, that was a very nice card. Where it's not like raining so I can see stuff. So this place is full of stores and businesses. This is an inn. Fighting chance. Let's go sell our stuff in here. What was it most of sorcery you end up leaving?
Welcome to A Fighting Chance. I'm Rosan, proprietor. I sell the best swords in the city, and I offer advanced training for armorers. I have friends visiting soon, so I told them to stay at the King and Queen Tavern.
Okay.
Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears. I can repair almost anything.
I don't have enough gold. How much gold is needed? Oh, okay, well, let's go to sell. You can persuade to get better bartering, but I'm just going to go
Let's
barter
do
right now.
business.
Bear belt, don't need that. Ruby, don't need that. Iron arrows, all of them. You notice she's not going down in gold? I saw that the other day with another merchant I was selling to. I think there's some kind of error. Usually in Oblivion games or Skyrim games or whatever, in Elder Scrolls games, once you sell, the merchant's gold starts to deplete until they cannot sell you anything else or buy anything else from you.
That's a good deal. A fine transaction. That's a fair deal.
I don't think she has anything I wanted, but I was kind of hoping she could repair some of my items. I now have 138 gold.
Thank you for your business. Let's see what we've got here. Bye.
I do need to get some better light clothing armor. I need to find like a mage shop. That's her armor and legs, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Who is this?
We're here to serve.
This is some fancy armor.
He's that thief that the Imperial Watch are always going on about. He likes to steal from rich folk. When the city is quiet, everybody is happy, right?
Morning.
If you like noise, maybe you're in the wrong place. The Emperor is dead, and so are his heirs. We're a legion without a leader. The Blades were trusted with our Lord's protection, and they failed.
He is pissed.
Farewell,
Don't need
citizen.
directions. Actually, let's see what we got here. Fighting chance we just inserted. Red Diamond Jewelers. The feed bag. Warehouse. Shinson's good as new merchandise.
A coin.
Feel free to browse, friend. It's nice to see a new shopper. I was afraid I lost any hope of new business ever since Thorinir opened up. I think you might be just the kind of person we're looking for. Perhaps you can assist us with a problem we're having here in the Market District. I'm the chairperson for the Society of Concerned Merchants. We formed this group a while back to keep a nice, fair economic balance in town. Not every store is a member, but we're slowly trying to convince them to join. Everything was fine until Thorinir opened his shop nearby. Selling all sorts of merchandise, he undercuts prices like you wouldn't believe. He doesn't always sell what we sell, but it is still a problem. People who buy tend to want to spend their money there. That leaves none for us. It's getting so bad a few of us may have to close up shop. He outright refuses to join the society or even discuss the matter. We are convinced he's up to no good. What we need is for you to case his establishment and figure out where he gets his inventory. Find some proof of his wrongdoing and let us know. We cannot do it ourselves, as he recognizes all of us. The job pays a fair bounty in gold when he is brought to justice. Everyone comes to the big city to buy and sell. Why not? More stores, better selection, better prices. His inventory must be stolen. It has to be. He prices less than it costs to make some of those things. Go see for yourself. I know that Dovanoran is getting up there in years, but he still knows a bit about alteration. I hope you're more successful uncovering his scheme than we've been.
Now, there's a spell later on that you can use to help with speechcraft. I don't remember what it is. Oh wait, what do you have to sell? Anything I can use?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Holy moly, $5,000. What's that? What is this? Oh, go back. Pet.
Thanks again for your help.
We go shop at Thornair's.
What's this about?
The news from Anvil is terrible. Have you heard about the attack on the chapel there?
No, I haven't. What's happened?
All the priests slaughtered. The whole chapel desecrated.
By the gods!
No doubt.
Have you ever shopped at Edgar's discount spells?
There are some things
What is
you
that?
shouldn't skimp on. Spells are one of them.
See you.
You too.
She's like, are you going to take my spot? That's exactly what she's thinking.
What do you say, pal? Seen any action?
Okay, let's see what this store has.
Say, you look like someone that could help us out. Having a bit of trouble with another merchant in town who goes by the name Thoranir.
Y'all too.
Jensine is the lady you want to speak with about Thoranir.
Already helping her.
It's a beautiful city, but stay away from the waterfront. It's not dangerous, but it's dirty, and the beggars are a nuisance. Bothiel from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Hales. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
Machine.
You two.
Tertullian, Sergius, and Cicero, the three Verus brothers. I'm Sergius.
Where's the third?
The Black Horse Couriers run by three Khajiit brothers. They buy freelance stories with an imperial stipend and give the papers away for free. The Grey Fox sounds like a dangerous thief.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Thank you for that. So, should there not be a third version of y'all somewhere around here? Where's your third bro? He's still sleeping? Oh wait, I guess I should check to see
May
it
I
myself.
help you? I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodil.
A sword magica untouch. Nothing gold. Huh. So it's a cave spelunking helmet. Calm on target. Frenzy on target. I think Frenzy's good for using against people you want to take out. If they're like civilians. That way it doesn't count as a crime. I don't know if these are learnable or usable, so we'll just buy this one and see if it's learnable or usable.
I appreciate your business. be seeing you.
Wrong button. Where did all these come from? I can conjure necromancy stuff? Okay, so let's see here. I don't need clairvoyance. Honestly. The spell, what does that do? Life detection. That might actually be better. Protect. Oh, I need to put my potion of healing. What am I thinking? Summon skeletons. Necromancy, huh? Or Daedra. Necromancy is illegal at this point. Necromancy is always illegal. Oh. Absorb health. Huh. Oh, there's just too many to think of. Well, we need a potion of healing for you. 2 healing items. Can only be used once. Okay. So electricity, huh? Protect. Starlight. I think this is to do see in the dark. Turn undead. Is this the one that wakes up people who are dead, or is this the one that causes the undead to just turn? I'm not sure. So this is like a close-up one. Don't think I'll be doing this. Are you playing with my pajamas, man? So, I think I'll be doing. Oh, I don't have it up here anymore. Shocking, summon, flare, minor. Protect, starlight. Shocking touch. Can be useful, I guess. I'm more of a far away fighter, but I guess that could be useful. Should I just have turn undead? Okay, that's interesting. So none of the scrolls are learnable. I wonder how you learn new magic.
Spare a coin for the infirm.
Black Horse Courier, huh? This is the news that's free.
How are you? Urjabi helps his brothers, Rajirad and Hasiri, to run the Black Horse Courier. Others ride. We organize. We deliver. The news never stops. The Black Horse Courier brings the news of the people to the people. We are funded by the Empire, so our broadsheets are always free.
Huh.
Farewell.
Night Mother rituals on the rise. It won't be tolerated, words of Imperial Legion. By Agnes. The quill's mightier than the ebony sword. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but that is about the Dark Brotherhood.
Rajirad greets you. His brothers are Hasiri and Urjabi. The Black Horse Courier is our Imperial News Service, chartered by the Elder Council. You see Khajiit always running to the city? You see Rajirad and his brothers. We bring the Black Horse Courier to the good citizens, yes? Be seeing you.
Where is his brother? Is his brother out delivering? Okay, I gotta find a freaking, like, store I can use. Also, in this game, you have to sleep to level up. So, anytime I level up, it's at the top. First edition. We'll need to find a inn or place I can sleep that isn't. We have an earthquake? It wasn't me.
I'm Phintius, owner and proprietor of the First Edition. Look around. If I don't have it, maybe I can get it. This is the only bookstore in the city. There's also Renoir's books in Coral, Machna's in Cheydinhal, and Southern books in Leyawiin.
Okay.
Everyone's talking about the assassination, of course. Here, take my copy of the new Black Horse Courier. Go ahead, keep it.
It's free.
Anvil is all in an uproar. First, the chapel attacked. Now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
Is the coastal city, if I remember correctly. We've seen it in ESO a bunch, the one with the ships and whatnot. What are you looking at, Mama Cat? You're being creepy.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Good day.
Oh, that was an angry sounding good day. Good day. Did you see that visual glitch? There was a visual glitch. Yeah, you see it popping over here.
Have you ever done any shopping at Thorinir's store?
I've sold some things there. Thorinir is an odd one.
Safe travels.
Have you ever
Bye.
shopped at Edgar's discount spells?
Discount spells? I'd just as soon buy a slightly used shield.
Good day.
Be seeing you.
Discount spells. The thing's falling over.
Welcome to the copious coin purse.
Oh, this is Zorn there.
What kind of deal can I make for you today?
A wood elf. Short boy.
I have the best prices in town. Why? I'm smart, and you're smart. We know the right people, we get the best deals. All right. That's just not funny. I accept. I have no choice. Well done. Don't talk such rot. I accept. I have no choice. Really? Interesting. Sorry, I don't get it. Not now, not later, not ever. Whatever you want. Sorry, I don't get it. Remarkable. Don't waste your flattery on me.
I'm trying to see if I can
Whatever
get this
you
to go.
want. Remarkable. That's just don't try to manipulate me. I'm with you. Completely. What about my inventory? Well, thank you. It's not only a fine assortment of goods, but a bit of a treasure trove. You never know what I'll have in stock. I can see by the look on your face, you wonder where I get all these fantastic
it's the
items.
same thing.
I'll tell you what I tell everyone else who asks. It's all about who you know. My sources are good, but they are secret. Anyway, have fun looking around, and when you are ready to buy, give me a shout. Let's do business.
An arrow. Goodness. If that's the good price for that, I don't want to know what the bad price for that is.
Goodbye.
Okay, I know I can follow him.
Let's hear it.
Bothil from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Aeos.
At night.
He's probably trying to enhance.
In about 6 hours.
Heard any news from the upper...
An astral sword that caters to mages.
You're in Rindir's staffs, and I'm Rindir. I sell magical staffs. Imagine that.
Is that another wood elf?
My advice is take your time. Walk around the market district. See what's on offer. Don't buy until you've seen it all. Take your time.
The Mythic Dawn have been leaving notes in Talos Plaza. I hope no one believes their lies.
Ooh, a new quest.
Let's do business.
Fire, frost, and shock damage? Oh god, that price. Okay then. Wait, why do I still have that on me?
You drive a hard bargain.
Oh, surroundly shoes. Telekinesis. I need a lot more money for this. Staff of light. Well, just to look more the part.
An
They're
excellent
cheap.
deal. I appreciate your business.
Take care.
I have these shoes on. There we go. Why was I not wearing shoes? Sell, huh?
I hope I can help.
Do believe selling free things might still get me some.
Let's do business.
Here's some free shit. I didn't sell all my
Tell your
potions,
friends
did I?
about me.
Good day.
No, okay. Oh, wait.
It's my pleasure.
Just
Have a
look
look
through
around.
everything.
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
As cheap as this. Telekinesis on target. I don't know what that does. Flings them?
Bye.
Yeah, I look like a proper mage, but I don't belong to a cult. I still have the ugliest staff. That's sure it's good at discount spells.
Edgar Vautrin, you don't want the very best. You want cheap. And I got cheap. You want to buy or sell, the city is great. You want free? Go down the holes, kill some monsters, sell your loot back in the city. I shopped at Three Brothers a couple of days ago. Not sure which one I talked to, though.
I only saw 3.
Have a look around.
2. Only saw 2.
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Sword skill alteration. Bound dagger. Magic weapon. Nature wound. Prices aren't bad. I don't know what's wrong with these. Water breathing is nice. The ball will be nice too.
Farewell.
I know where to come if I need magic then. I think I have a small soul gem I can use for where is it? Soul gem, soul gem, soul gem. Plus 81. Okay. Then I'll wait to use that. Okay, what else we got over here? Anchors, discount spells. Divine Elegance. I don't know what that is. We'll go look. Gee, what do you think it is? I think it's clothes.
You've come to Divine Elegance because you care about what you wear. And Palinneria has what you want. Or no one has.
Okay, High Elf.
Anyone can wear clothes, but the right clothes, that's not so easy. Go to any castle, they wear Palinneria's designs, or they're nobody.
Okay.
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor, and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried. Need new clothing? I have a fantastic selection.
Blue suede shoes. What's going on over there? Hello, you're bothering your sister?
Farewell.
I'm sure there's a magical armor somewhere around here. Mystic Emporium, huh?
Welcome to the Mystic Emporium. Galindil is here, with all your needs, under one roof. Look and buy. Nothing could be easier.
Why do you sound so creepy?
No one can experience the city for you. You must go, walk, touch, see, feel, talk to everyone.
He said 2 things that have to do with touching.
The Emperor and his 3 sons dead, right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Sorry, I'm watching the cats. Mama cat, be nice. Yeah, we got here a hindering touch, burden on touch, makes them heavier. Touch to rage. Eyes of Eventide. Eyes of Eventide? Oh, Night Eye. Okay. I already have something that glows, so probably don't need that. Protect other. Summon zombies. Weakness to fire. Weakness to poison. Okay.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Soul Gems. Hand of Atronach. Gloves. Heavy armor.
Goodbye.
Go ahead, please.
What?
If you need to get rid of something quickly, check out the copious coin purse.
I thought y'all were against him.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodil.
Bound bow. There it is. 418 for charm. And a better skill. She'll recharge her weapon for me. Okay.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
What wares are these when you buying? Wait, I'm not like shit. What are you buying? What are you selling? Stab and smash. This does not sound like my kind of store. The Gilded Carafe. This is a potion store, if I remember correctly. Or an alcohol store. You hear Nerd Root. Oh, there it is.
I have everything for the budding alchemist under one roof. Far more than Thorinir would ever have, despite his horrid business ethics. Talk to Jensine. She can help you better than I can.
For talk to Jensine.
Also, try my friend Ogier Gioric, the main ingredient here in the district.
Okay.
I have potions and everything you need to make your own. What will it be?
Said you had potions. What kind of potions do you have? I'll take some magic potions. I didn't want me to exit.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Nada. They're so expensive. Actually, they're all expensive.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. We can try to make our own potions. Mortal and Pestle right now doesn't do much, but we can try. None of these do the same thing. Damage life, damage fatigue, damage health, damage willpower, resist disease, damage agility, resist shock, resist endurance. But best defense. Magic based armor.
The best defense, that's me, Morrow Rufus. Light armor, the very best. Well, if you must have heavy armor, see Varnado. So heavy, so ugly. But it's your choice. Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Okay.
Be seeing you.
I'm Vernardo. I handle the heavy armor at the best defense. I'm also an advanced trainer in heavy armor, so I know what I'm talking about. Bye.
Whew, guys, I am tired as shit after last night. Office of Imperial Commerce? Okay. So I know I can wait for what's-his-name to come out.
How are you?
Just one coin.
To do his
It's you.
mission.
Hi.
Do I know you?
Salomon Giannet. I'm a musician. I had a commission from the Emperor to compose a symphony. But now, with the Emperor dead, everything is at sixes and sevens.
Whatever that means.
Soon the Elder Council must choose a new Emperor, and then I suppose they'll sort out my commission. Until then, I just have to keep on working. Farewell.
How do you do?
Bothiel from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Hales.
Okay, so...
Probably trying to enhance a weird machine.
So I've heard.
If you're looking for...
Let's go ahead and hit quest.
Edition is the only place in this...
And if I'm right, he closes at 7. So if I set 5, 6. 5, 6. That's just before 7. Most shops close around 7-ish. Yeah, okay. Evening sky. Can I? Oh, that's how you who sees me? Guard sees me. Now we gotta just wait for him to come out of his hidey hole. Ah, there's a seam in this.
Good evening.
They say that the
There appears to be a seam in the sky there, Oblivion. That's sky.
No one even knows who did it.
Good day.
Interesting. What's any others? I wonder if it's only the... Oh yeah, you still see it. See, things like that are just a distraction. It helps break the immersion. It shouldn't exist in a modern game. Argonian standing on the steps. $7.31. Come on out. So, as we wait for the order to come out of the shop, how about we talk about a new book here? I did have a thing to go through. This is going to close the, yeah, that shouldn't close everything. I should just close the, weird. It closes everything. Anyway, this is going to close the chat, so I won't be able to see him. Oh, wait, no, here's Thornir.
Evening.
Have you ever bought light armor at Best Defense?
I haven't spent time there, but if you're looking for light armor, Best Defense is the place to go.
He's seeing you.
What is going on here? You all might think this is an update issue, but I'm pretty sure this is Oblivion being Oblivion. This is in the corner, huh? Noises. Oh, a moment. I grab something open here real quick. Oh, did I do that on Blue Sky then? Here we are. Creature feature for Bite of the Moons. In the next novels, in this upcoming novel, you'll be continuously introduced to new species or types of characters in the realism fantasy world set in Texas. Sorry, I'm reading this as I also keep an eye on Thornir up here. I don't want him to walk out without me noticing. For Bite of the Moon, however, as we were introduced to Jason in the Underworld of Night Creatures in his new life as one, we wanted to keep it simple. As we just released Book 2, let's look over a few of night creatures we know about now.
Hi there.
How goes it?
Fantastic.
Sorry.
Thanks for asking.
They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
Oh? Heard any news from the other provinces?
They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind. House Dress and Hlalu have renounced the slave trade and freed the beast folk from servitude.
Morrowind has always been a troubling place. It seems it is more so now.
See you.
Take care.
Troubling because you released the slaves? Okay. Oh, shoot. I just lost my page. Here we are. So, of course, the main creatures in the Bite series are werewolves. So, werewolf is a human infected and hijacked by a virus named Lycovirus. The virus can run through the body in a... Can I help you? In a day, or a week, eventually causing full mutation of 100% of individual cells, starting with white blood cells and making them inhuman. The rate of which the virus spreads to your body depends on the body's natural resistance to diseases, but there is no full resistance to disease. It just makes it slower if you're resistant to diseases.
Hello! Bothiel from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Ailes. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
Oh, goodbye.
You too.
That was such a weird notice. Okay, I lost my place. Once turned an individual... Oh, he's moving. Sorry. We'll continue that in a minute.
What can I do for you?
10,
Hello.
9,
What's
8,
going on with you?
7,
I ran
6,
across a couple of
5,
mud crabs
4,
not long ago.
3, 2,
Annoying.
1. I always give people a 10-second head start when I'm following them. Ooh, did you see that visual error? Pretty sky though. There's the Khajiit. I can't see shit. I would have should got Night Eye. I could do the Starlight. I don't know if that makes me more seeable. Oh, wait. Not that. That's a cool graphic, honestly. Did it look like that in the original game? Patience is a virtue, I guess. We'll sit here and wait for him to finish whatever he's doing here. Once turned, the individual, though still themselves, are technically no longer human, though they more often look like their old selves. They'll crave more food and carnal activity and become even more fiercely loyal to those they are family to or mate with. The biggest change is the ability to force a temporary mutation into a larger beast outside the full moon, and an even larger form during the full moon. To be a normal werewolf, one must be infected by a smaller half-wolf form outside the full moon. Wolves are infected by fluid transmission, notably by blood into blood, often by scratches or bites, or doing things with a werewolf under the covers. Werewolves are hardier than humans and can heal faster. Silver is a major detriment as it destroys the virus, and the virus is now encoded into every cell in the body. So major blood poisoning by silver would be fatal. A Moonchild is technically a super werewolf, and that is what Jason is. Retaining the strength of many times other wolves their size, Moonchildren are created by full wolves under a full moon. Often under the moon, wolves act feral or mindless and animalistic, leading to loose wolves causing attacks and creating moon children. If for some reason the wolf leaves its prey alive after the attack, it will create a moon child. After their first full moon, pigmentation on the moon children can be altered or destroyed in the irises and hair or fur, causing the moon children to have crystal-like blue or green irises, colors, and hair that is gray, platinum, snowy white, or a mix. These changes are retained once human again, whereas...
I've been better.
Really?
That's not them, right?
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasing.
It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
Anyway.
Goodbye.
Somerset Isles become dangerous? Unlike regular wolves, if they're not moon children, their fur will retain their hair color, and their irises remain the same. No movement yet. This is a really long wait. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do something or what. Half-wolves are wolves that can turn themselves, are what wolves can turn themselves into outside of full moon. Emaciated, lightly taller than their human forms, stunted muzzles and patchy fur, leathery skin. These are the monsters of horror movies. Despite their looks, sane wolves keep their sanity in this form, making it the most usually seen form out in the world. Full wolves appear only during a full moon. Unlike half-wolves, most full wolves lose their humanity and temporarily become what is known as feral, a wolf driven by hunger, violence, and rage, with no human mind. Many family members have been injured during unexpected full moon shift by a new wolf. In rare cases, some wolves keep their sanity during the full moon, such as Jason and Leon. Full wolves are fully fur-covered. Their head is less stunted and more wolf-like, and they are bristled with muscle. Come on, Thoromir, go do something. The feral wolves are werewolves that have lost their sanity and driven by animalistic carnal needs. Wolves who are completely feral often... I've lost my place here. Wolves who are completely feral often travel always as half-wolves and almost never turn back to their human forms. It is debatable even if they can, as they can be seen sleeping in the half-wolf form, which is a feat impossible for sane wolves. Well, this is the bastion of the most excitement I've ever seen or heard. I wonder if it's because I'm near. I have absolutely no idea. Shouldn't be. They shouldn't be able to see me now.
Oh, heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about. Good day.
You too.
What was that cough? I have no idea what's going on here, guys. I must have to trigger something or be very patient. So that's pretty much it for werewolves. There's some things we learn about werewolves when they first change to lose their teeth. If the teeth and grow new razor sharp teeth that are permanent, along with some sabers. You learn some new every time they shift, their bones pretty much break and shatter and reform. You learn some new things about the changes in the new books. Come on, do something. I don't know what's going on with this vision. Time is it? It's almost morning. If this turns out not to be very fintful, we might just go on to a different mission and do this one later. Vampires, well, at least get me ability to talk about this. Vampires are humans infected by a parasite that lives in the cerebellum. The parasite, once rooted, basically kills the human and then changes the body to hold parasite's values of regeneration and super strength. While the human mind is retained, what's left of the human body is used for three things: storage of blood, thus the food source, as well as circulation of it, and as a tool or home, and for reproduction of a new parasite or new parasites. Vampires are almost indestructible, as they have amazing regeneration powers. They are blindly fast, and super strong above even that of a normal werewolf. They do have an array of weaknesses, more so than even the werewolves. Without the heart organ, the parasite cannot pump its food, leading to a slow, eventual starvation. Likewise, decapitation of vampire would also kill both. Without the parasite, the vampire can't live. Destruction of the parasite kills both as the vampire is only alive due to the parasite. The parasite and thus the vampire are highly allergic to garlic and highly combustible under UV radiation. Both natural, sunlight, or artificial will kill them quite fast. They have a slight allergy to silver as well, but it causes no real damage. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. And the only other real night creature we know at this point are known as ancients. At this point, we know very little about ancients, aside that they are said to be much more stronger than their vampiric brethren. If you want to learn more about them, go read Bite of the Ancient. I lost my live chat. Okay, this is ridiculous. What is going on here?
Hello. Isn't there something just wrong about buying discount spells?
There's some things you shouldn't skip.
Yeah. Don't know anyone by that name. Now go away. Yeah. Inventory? I am a simple trapper. My inventory just consists of pelts and skins. I would hardly call that inventory. Now get out of my way.
Heard any word about...
Yeah. I supply many fine city merchants with goods. All sorts of things. Whatever I can buy cheap and sell dear. I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
Okay, I'm gonna move this along by talking about
Why are
it.
you following me? Please, go away. I'm quite busy.
An old priest in Kvatch is worried about strange disappearances.
Yes, Sergeant,
He's
really?
quite depressed. How can we win if
She's
even
outside,
the
there's
priests
nothing to be
lose their
concerned
faith?
about.
Please, I'm very busy.
Really? Is that serious? That sounds pretty serious. I have a feeling I'm supposed to follow this guy, but I'm not positive. You don't see me, I'm a tree. Why? Okay, I'm gonna look up something. A Thornir in Oblivion has been talking to the guy in that courtyard for hours. Oh. Okay, it seems a bug. So we're gonna follow this guy. This guy gets him his goods. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. You see all that popping? And some sneak skills for my mage, I guess. And now it's raining. It's going to be really hard to see here in a minute. The city gets dark in the rain. Even that guard is suspect. Hello, guard. Don't worry about me. I'm just following him. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I didn't lose him. Oh, he's right there. Oh, I love it. It's the original game. It has some issues it needs to iron out, which I'm pointing out here and there. Mostly doing with drops in frame rate and popping in of overall graphics, which shouldn't be happening since that's the whole point of a remaster, is to fix all the visual and performance errors. But otherwise, it's gorgeous looking and it's basically the same game. I have no idea if I messed up this mission, by the way. I think it's glitch over there where Thornare was stuck and talked with this guy without talking, messed it up because it didn't tell me to follow this guy. But I'm pretty sure I was supposed to, just from memory. I'm also pretty sure he was supposed to stop over there in the main district, so we're just going to follow him till he does something. It shouldn't be that bad. Which door did he just go in? Shoot, he went into his own door. Okay, that mission was a wash. Which is not a remaster problem. Oblivion came with a lot of bugs, and I'm sure they left a lot of them in there. Welcome to Bethesda Games, guys. Quest. Okay, so... Guard told me about strange notes in the Imperial City. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a guard that told me, but okay. Talos Plaza. It seems related to Mythic Dawn. I should go there to find one. Okay. Let's go do this. And we'll do the unfriendly competition later. I might do it off screen so I can handle whatever issue we saw. But I hate doing things off screen. Is it? There it is. You walk the path of a new dawn, you would destroy the Septon spawns, liberated from your chains. Follow us to herald his reign. The first you hold within your hands. On to the next one we command. Wolf's father, Lord of the Hunt. Our Lord's dominion he'd confront. Should it be? Okay, I might get off and do it. Do we know about the time frame? Isful's gaze you will follow. Behind a tree the next will be. I found it strange. Yeah, it's true, but I haven't heard anything about a live update. Yeah, I mean, a live event, and maybe we may not even have a live event, but there's still the exploding thing, so it looks like it's leading to a live event. So if it happens around noon, yeah, every changeover on the portal and the increasing incoming of a certain death sphere in the sky has been happening around 11 my time, Central. So there's a good chance it's going to happen around that time. It'd be 11 Central, noon Eastern. the world is that? Oh, someone outside. I found a strange note in the Imperial City's Talos district. It mentions another note and speaks about the Lord of the Hunt. I should head towards Hirstein's shrine. Investigate. Hirstein's shrine makes me sad that there are no werewolves in this game. You gonna point the way? How far away is this? Can I have a map, please? How do I open the map? There we go. That's not too far away. Okay, let's go mess with some nucleic bomb.
What is it, citizen?
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, guys, so you all saw that. I might actually get off Oblivion here and start streaming Fortnite on the in case that they're actually going to have a live event today.
You have my ear, citizen.
I have his ear. And his axe. And his bow. But let's see here. This is across the water, right? I don't want to swim through the slaughterfish. We need to go to Coral, but Coral is quite a walk. Let's head... Oh, that's still quite a walk. Let's head towards Coral, and we'll do that mission. We'll save Hirstein for later. We're supposed to visit Coral. Oh my god, wrong buttons. To deliver the amulet. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So we're going to head to Coral around 9-ish. We'll probably stop Oblivion. We've seen it and its issues. Look, there's some issues in texturing in the skies. I'm not sure you can see that in YouTube. But you can notice when you look straight going down the path, you'll see the frame rate drops as you look at bigger items, and that was a texture glitch. The entire mountainside disappeared there. So it's a Bethesda game, it just needs to be a little ironed out, but it's super pretty. Way?
You know, stranger, there comes a time in every man's life when he has to admit
Oh,
that
this
he's
is the
lost
Fisher.
fight. Well, I've fought and I've lost.
Oop, I didn't mean to skip him. Laugh in his face. How can I help?
Go on and... Wait. Help? Oh, well then. I'm a fisherman. Or at least I was. Until one of those slaughterfish damn near took my leg off. I was collecting their scales, see? I had a contract with this young alchemist. You wouldn't believe what he was paying for those scales. Then, last month, one of the bastards got a hold of my leg. Took me right out of the business. But this alchemist, he needs the scales right away.
About
the
the
alchemist
sales?
was paying so much for the scales that I'm close to having enough saved so that I can retire. But now I can't get out there to the lake. Not with this leg. I only needed 12 more scales. Can you believe it? I was so close. I've picked up a few things in my travel. If you head out there and bring me back the 12 scales that I need, I can make it worth your time. Help an old fisherman out, won't you?
Another quest. Welcome to Elder Scrolls. You collect quests like Pokemon cards, swirls this way. There's a ruin over here, but I remember there's not much in the ruin. It's just there to explore. We're going to skip it for now and just head to Coral. It is a long trek to Coral. Go right here. Jeremy Soul's music. I think he's been around since at least Morrowind, if not before then, but this is the game that really put him on the map. I remember this place is full of bandits and But that it has there. Wolves, Daedra. The Cheeseville? Oh, the Cheeseville. Cool. That's one of the cool things back in the day. Is this one of the first games that had like trees that moved in the wind? I'm noticing the colors are much more natural, which makes them a lot less of the popping unnatural green from the original game. Which makes sense to have a change like that. I know someone modded back in the original colors. Oh, I know where we are. He's gonna want my money. I'm gonna say no. In fact... Oh, where is he? Is that usually because you're trying to steal money from here?
Your money or your life? Actually, that's the way this one prefers it.
That is not what I meant to do. Ooh, he tough. Well, that was much easier than last time. Last time I thought him I was a sell that assassin, and it took forever to defeat him. Take his boots. Need a little bit of armor at least. Say what? No, not. I want to delete these. I got the shoes on, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, being a mage is like one of the most powerful beings you can be in here, especially high elf mage. It's gonna hit around 11. I'll get off around 9:30ish. I still want to play a little more of this. Am I going the wrong way? Oh my god, I got turned around. I saw the white gold city over there. I was like, what in the world? That recharged it all the way. Cool. Petty soul gem enough to recharge the staff.
Speak.
The YouTube glitch is back. And don't worry, I do plan to go back to ESO so we can see some of the story that happened I don't know, 1,000 years before this game? Why am I running? I need a horse. I remember that there is a mission having to do with, like, mowing down goblins in that farm. We'll do that later. I don't remember there being a castle beyond Wayne Priory. What castle is that? Is that one of the updates? They added a castle behind Wayne Priory? Kind of looks cool there. Makes more sense than having this out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that's Coral. Coral's been there. Never mind.
Yes? Can I help you? He's upstairs. Go ahead.
Okay. Ooh, the ray tracing lighting gives him nothing but shadow. I can't see him.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want? Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death? You'd better explain yourself. Now. You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it. By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings. The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers. I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of. I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives. His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can. It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move. I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Potion of sorcery, magic.
Your first priority now should be to find Martin and bring him back here. I don't have much here at hand, but you're welcome to anything you need from my chest in the reading room. Prior Maberel and Brother Piner may also be able to help. You should speak to them about it, if you haven't already. One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard. The coronation of each new Emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the Emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries.
If you remember in ESO about, I don't know, a millennia ago, when they tried to use the Amulet of Kings on the Dragonfires with an illegitimate user, that's what tore open the barrier between Oblivion and Tamriel originally.
The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government.
The Elder Council is what was ruling sorta during ESO when they had no Emperor at the time because he had vanished and there was a war. And the Empire didn't have that much sway over anything anyway.
He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here.
Oh, that explains what we... Oh no, that was an Anvil where it was that massacre, right? It said Anvil. Church was attacked, so it was a Kvatch. My runes dig off.
Daedra, Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity. Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard. Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
I think we can receive help from the other two here. One will give us something and the other will give us a horse.
I know that you are on an important mission for the Blades. Please, if you need a horse, take mine from the Priory stables.
There we go.
Go with Talos's blessings. Do not fail.
Where's the other guy? Should be a same guy around here. There he is.
Welcome, good citizen. I'm Brother Piner, and this is Wayne Priory, a monastery. Can I help you? Here, perhaps you will find this useful. One of the books I saved from my Blades training. You go into danger. Joffrey didn't tell us any more than that, but know that our prayers go with you. Oh, yes, he'll be in the Priory house somewhere.
Okay.
Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar. Oh, what next?
For the first time Anvil had a problem. Remember in ESO, just one of our last streams, the Dark Brotherhood faced off against an Anvil creature.
It isn't widely known, but many brothers of the Order of Talos are also members of the Blades. Chapter houses of the Order, like Wayne Priory, provide safe houses for traveling Blades as well as our more public religious functions. Blades who are too old for the active service often join the Order as lay brothers. We are honored to have Grand Master Joffrey, or Brother Joffrey as he prefers, as a resident here. He seems to be different than your usual self-proclaimed holy man. Maybe what he says is true, that the attack on the Chapel of Dibella is just the beginning of an assault on the church itself. The Blades are closely linked to the Order of Talos. We both serve Talos, of course, and many of our brothers are former Blades. I myself was training as a Blade when I received the call to serve Talos in a different way. Take care.
Okay. Oh wait, do I need to do any kind of sleeping before I do anything else? Shows me. No, it says I'm not up on skill yet. It is 9:04, so we'll go ahead and play for another 30 minutes on this and then switch over to Fortnite, just in case there's something going on in Fortnite. Let's take some ingredients here real quick. I don't know what all these do. Hopefully they tell me I don't have to eat them like you have to in Skyrim. This one restores magicka. This one restores magicka. And I already have to do those. Did I do anything? Was it effective? It sounded like it was effective. You created two new potions. Okay. Okay, if I remember, Kvatch is all the way somewhere else. Skingrad, Kvatch. But let's visit Coral, which is behind us.
Greetings, High Elf.
Where did you come from? Why did you come up beside me and run away? It was weird.
How can I help you? State your business. Yeah, I've heard of him. Isn't he a soldier or a guardsman in the Imperial City? I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks. Good day.
I might be able to join the Mages Guild in here before we take off.
Hello. The Emperor and his 3 sons dead right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace.
Good to know.
Safe travels.
Goodbye.
It's a pretty city. I remember the city. There's like a murder or something that happens here. I don't remember very well, but I just have that weird memory. Maybe it's somewhere else.
What's this about?
Hello, I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
None of your business. Yes, I'm pleased to meet you.
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well.
Okay.
My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Coral.
Sorry?
You know, I think the mutton here in Coral is the best in all the Empire. That's good mutton.
Okay.
Be seeing
Nice
you.
mutton. She told me to come in here for some reason. I came in here to find a mage's guild.
Only the finest wares to buy and barter at Northern Goods and Trades. I'm Cydneus, the proprietor. How can I help you? If I don't have what you need, you might try the other Coral merchants. Renoir's has books, fire and steel for your armor and weapons. An old cleric with that name comes in now and then. Lives southeast of town on the Black Road at Waynon Priory. I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folk.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight her. Stop that. What are you trading?
You've got a lot to learn.
Mercantile. Okay.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
We had a weapon. Did we not pick up a weapon? So
Thank you for your patronage.
Actually, hold on. I forgot to shop at her place.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Bye.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
Is that a beggar begging a beggar? It's just a house.
I'm Rena Bruyant. I love dogs. Doesn't everyone?
They explain the dogs.
I'm thinking of heading over to Renoir's to buy some books. There's quite a selection. They probably call us the dog people here in town. Romalis and I love dogs. We have quite a few. So sweet and well-behaved you wouldn't believe. Farewell.
Okay. Are there any other shops? Is there a mage's guild around here? Gate Castle.
Hello. I'm Castor Scribonia, the writer, author of Woman Gone Wild. Who is the fairest of them all, other than myself? The proprietor of the Grey Mare is lovely. She and the guard captain would be a nice couple. You too.
Okay, there has to be. Hey, you.
What do you need?
Directions.
What are you looking for?
A mage's guild.
The guilds are north, near the Great Oak.
Okay, that helps. The Great Oak. North. Oh, I recognize this area now. There's the Mages Guild.
I just don't think about it. The Elder Council will take care of things. Sooner or later. Do you ever do any shopping at Northern Goods?
I haven't needed anything there in a while. I'm sure I will soon, though.
Goodbye.
You too.
What is it?
What's going on with you?
Black Marsh has become more dangerous than ever. Many settlers have been lost, and most non-Argonians have left in fear.
The land of the Argonians is a strange place indeed.
See you.
You too.
Greetings, citizen. Is there something I can do for you? Are you perhaps interested in joining the Mages Guild? Well then, it's no small matter. Membership in the guild is quite an honor, but also a responsibility. Do you wish to join the guild?
I said yes.
Very well. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. The full guild hall is now available for your use. You'll need a recommendation from each local guild hall in order to advance further. Until then, the Arcane University will be closed to you.
Yeah, they much improved all the models, especially the Beast Folk.
I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn my recommendation.
Irana?
She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she's after, and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here, spreading her lies.
Goodness, is she a member?
The Arcane University is the seat of the Mages Guild in Cyrodil. Located in the Imperial City, it houses the leaders of our guild. We're all better off now that necromancy has been banned from the guild. It's just safer that way. It's good that you've joined one of our local organizations. It helps you make the right connections.
That lip syncing tech that they said they had, the emotion tech's working good with the Beast Folk too.
The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned.
I have a I think my skeleton thing may count as bad. For that, I need to be careful. So if I use it, it counts as unlawful and I get kicked from the Mages Guild, if I remember correctly.
Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
Rana, what did you do? Okay, I have a few more minutes just to see what Irana is doing and why he doesn't like her so much.
Greetings.
Greetings.
What's going on
You're
with
off
you?
duty now. They say
My feet are killing me.
I love that that's the chat. Shit, oh, this is a bar? Grey Mare. I'm assuming this is a bar like the Prancing Pony. Oh.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters, and I'm worried about them.
Hold on. One quest at a time, dude. Especially if yours ends up seeing time.
Ah, yes. You are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guild in, I assure you. Best if kept just between us, yes? So, what say you?
Sure, what
Excellent.
do you need?
It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can and would very much like to. You'll find it at an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tychius or anyone else in your guild. I will make it well worth your effort.
Should I tell the guildmaster or just go do that? What does it say? I need to tell Tychius about this immediately, probably. I think you could probably either do it one way or the other, but I'm going to do it the good way since I'm just working to be a mage, not a thief. I'll go do thieving things on my thief shit.
Well met.
The Chestnut Handy Stables now offers to protect your horse. Seems
Always
handy
listen
enough.
to conversations
All right.
because sometimes it
Safe
opens up new
travels.
paths.
Farewell.
That's all that
Good
though.
to see you.
What can I do for you? What? Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is? Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does. Are we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble.
Okay. What is Fingers of the Mountain?
Should you go looking for it, I hope that it would be for the sole purpose of bringing it here.
Or don't tell me.
Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
Who's the other members of the guild?
I am Alberic Litter of the Mages Guild. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. She's nothing but trouble. She went to the university long ago, but was expelled from the guild. Caused all kinds of trouble while she was there. I think Tychius was the one who finally blew the whistle on her. That'd be just like him too, always playing by the rules. Doesn't that have something to do with the aliens? And magical control over the weather? I think that's the rumor I heard.
Okay.
If you're skilled enough, Athragar has a rather powerful frost spell for sale. Very effective, but dangerous to the inexperienced.
Is anybody still training here? Oh, he's still training.
Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. You've got a lot to learn.
Your ability to conjure, summon creatures, weapons, armor, and turn the undead. 350. Ooh, I do not have that kind of money on me. Does Tychius? Tychius? Oh, it's in the corner.
What?
This is on what for?
Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana.
Excuse me. My name is Angamo. Can I help you?
Angamo.
I passed her the other day. You wouldn't believe the look she gave me. Whatever happened, she's taking it out on the whole guild. I still don't believe it's real. If it was real, you'd have some sort of proof, right? Well, I don't see any proof.
Okay.
If you need training, Athragar has a reputation for being very good with alteration. You might consider speaking to him about it.
You have training too. What is your training for?
Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two.
And your price is 4, which is much better, but mysticism affects your ability to cast spells, so sword magic, reflect damage, dispel, move objects, since life, reveal path, and bind souls. I think this is the one that controls the charm one I need, so this person cannot help you train any higher. I'm too high to be trained by him.
I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after taking over the Mages Guild was to ban its practice. Goodbye.
As soon as possible.
So I went upstairs just to see if they have any training. Hello? Oh, there he is.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Athragar of the Mages Guild. How can I
There's
serve?
a lot of wood elves around here.
I don't know all the details, but I heard that she complained to the council until they removed Tychius from his position at the Arcane University. If Tychius says it's a myth, I have no reason to believe otherwise. Can you prove him wrong? Training and spells, training and spells. It gets so boring after a while. Maybe someday I'll be able to move to the Arcane University.
His voice sounds super familiar.
You too.
Can I just take these then I'm a member? Yeah, I can. Okay, I need these. Oh, I can take these as well. I think I need that. Fascinator. And a retort. We have Mortal Pester. I should be able to make better potions with those. It's about 9:30. I think I'm going to cut it on Oblivion and then we're going to head over into Fortnite. On the 20% chance there's some kind of event today at noon. Or 11, sorry. Noon Eastern, 11 today. Get it set up and go in. Just locked. Get the lock bits. It's my bed. Oh, more soul gems. I don't think I need to steep that. Character. No, solve what you wanted to. Okay, we're gonna cut the Oblivion stream here. Thank you for joining me. It's a really pretty game. Honestly, super good, well-made update. It has some issues that needs to be ironed out. They have to do something about the frame rate drops because those are just really distracting, and something about the small graphical errors that should also be ironed out. It is a remaster of an older game, so this should be just things that don't exist in there. If they did that, it'd be perfect. But I will be back in just a few minutes. We're going to head into Fortnite.